interesting thing is here, so we also have studio penthouse apartment for people that actually want to own something luxury at affordable price. So studio penthouse, that's actually going to be located from the 7th floor to the 9th floor. So that is what we actually call the studio penthouse. I believe we already have the flyers, so that we won't waste our time. We already have the flyers where the price is actually being updated. And then we'll be launching this place officially February 7th. February 7th. And as a matter of fact, we actually give some introductory price, which the introductory price is going to be ending by the ending of this month, January 31st. So, and we have actually made the initial deposit very flexible for people to actually be able to actually lock in their units. People that actually want to own, we know how scarce apartment is here on the mainland. We've seen people that already bought 2, 3, 4 here, because it's very, very scarce here. So people are buying in force, some companies are sending proposals to buy in bulk. So anybody that actually wants to buy should quickly lock in before we actually skyrocket the price and also increase the initial deposit payment plan. So we urge everyone to actually key into this amazing project. Here we have this unit that we're seeing here is actually 5-bedroom, fully attached for boys' quarters. It's an high wall building. It's an high wall building. That's the new type of construction model that we actually have in now. It's an high wall building. We actually enter the 6 rooms as we are looking at the sky. It's very high, and that's what people actually want. And then what we also have, there has its own private gym. It has its own private swimming pool. So you have everything private to yourself, and it's fully detached. And it's just going for an affordable price of 250 million naira. And if you check other prices online, and you want to check a GRA reserve area like this place online, you'll be seeing 350, 450. You'll be very surprised that houses there are more expensive than that of the highland. Because people that are actually living here doesn't want stress at all. Some people have not even been to Tomiland Bridge for the past 2-3 years. People that are actually here on the mainland, we find it very funny. But that's the real fact. That's the real fact. And the title of this place is actually Deed of Conveyance. We all know that that's actually the old title of the 4 settlements people that are actually here. So the title is actually Deed of Conveyance, which will be available on request for all realtors. So if there's any other questions or things I've not actually addressed.
Have you got your building approvals?
Yes, everything is actually, everything is actually in progress. Like everything's currently being reviewed. So we already have the building approval in the lab car, we have the labs car, we have the lab pack. So there are about 2 agencies. They've actually been here. They were here throughout the weekend. So part of their team were actually the one actually handling this project. So we have no challenges. It's actually their team. We're actually in partnership with Lagos State on this project. So it's actually part of their team that actually working. So part of our negotiation. So we have to be the one to do the construction. So we know how Lagos is. You need to partner with the government to actually just get yourself out of trouble. So as regarding any building approval issues, that's why you can see the project is actually very fast. We launched it before the holiday, and then the building is actually really going up there. So these 2 places, our target is actually to do the open house by April. So the open house will be ready by April, God's grace, God's willing. For us to, we are just using these 2 units as a sample. And then these 2 units is actually going to be cut out of this apartment. So the apartment is going to be on its own, and then these 2 units are going to be on its own. Okay. So we'll be having more units of duplexes here in Maryland. So the location is actually going to be on view after we actually do the open house of these 2 units. We want to actually use these 2 units as a prototype of what you should be expecting in other locations. So we'll be having multiple duplexes all around. So this is going to be our phase 1 of our blocks of apartment, and then our phase 2 is just opposite here, just opposite this one. So the same prototype of the same unit. So we want to actually make sure we actually round up with this as soon as possible.
Okay. So when are you looking at for delivery? Time of delivery.
The time of delivery, what we actually put is first quarter of 2025. That's first quarter of next year. So people should start moving, first quarter of next year for the apartment. But for the duplexes, it's actually 4 to 6 months construction timeline. So by God's grace, God's willing, this place will be ready the duplex will be ready by April for moving in. So people can start moving in from April, because we're going to be cutting it out from the major apartment construction. And from your apartment, you can actually pick up the express from here. Be seen everywhere, from wherever you are, from the 4th to 5th floor to 6th, 7th, 8th, and 9th floor. So that's it. So I don't know if there's any other more questions.
Yes, sir. How many units of duplexes are you looking at?
Well, here, we're just having 2 units here.
Okay, just 2.
We're just having 2 units here. We just want to make it as a sample for the concurrent one that will be launched into the market. So it's just going to be the prototype of this. go
Governor.
through in other
Question.
estates.
Governor.
Yes, sir. Do you have approval? Because
That's exactly what you are doing.
since it's a high rising around this time, if you look around, and this is a cartoon here, and if you look around, there's no high rising in this place. Have you gotten your approval from the FAN, that Federal Airport Authority,
of Nigeria.
for this area? Because planes pass through here. You can see helicopter passing here now. So have you gotten your approval for that?
Thank you very much. Like I said earlier, this area is not actually a flying zone. This main particular place is not a flying zone. Like here, we'll be having a nice story building. You'll be having a nice story building opposite this place. And this is actually a reserve area. Like I said earlier, we're actually in partnership with the Lagos State government people. I understand. So it's very, very scarce for you to actually see a land in this axis. They're actually the one doing the whole activities. We're actually sharing the construction activities together. So the Lagos State government staff actually have their own shares, and then why we have their own shares. They're actually going to be the one taking care of all those documentations because that is their own quota. It's under their own quota. So regarding them bidding approval whatsoever, we are not going to be facing all those challenges here. And as a matter of fact, they assure us that all necessary documentation will be presented from A to Z before ending of the month or latest first week of next month. That's actually their own ethic. Our own ethic is actually to fulfill our own part. So as regarding the approval, at least you can back on this my word. There's no issue. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I'm here live in mainland. This Lagos mainland in Maryland precisely, where we have this new housing scheme coming up. This estate comprises of, it's this called main castle. We have just 2 units of duplex here, 5-bedroom duplex, fully detached. The construction have commenced for the duplexes. Then opposite the duplex, by this side, we're going to site the apartments. It's still at pre-launch offer now till January 31st. It's in a built-up environment. You can see it from behind me. It's a built-up environment. This is Maryland. If you know Maryland very well in Lagos, or you can just type it on Google. So there's no saying telling you it's a city. You will know that Maryland is in Ikeja and it's a city. And it's one of the close proximity to Lagos Ikeja International Airport. It's an already built up area. As we have heard from the MD, is this free? It's not a fly zone. So plane don't actually fly across here. So for you to think, this place is too close to airport, the noise of the plane, no. It's after the Ikeja cantonment.
This information you just
After Ikeja cantonment. This place is after Ikeja cantonment, the Air Force base there. So Lagos State approval the LAPSCA, they have come and they have taken their all the construction is under monitoring. It's under monitoring by the Lagos State Real Estate Control. So everything is under control. There is nothing out of course. And the title of this land is secured. So this is a place, if you are a lover of mainland and you are looking for where you can live, you can have access to other area, other location in mainland, hitch free movements, then Maryland is your best option. In fact, you know Ikeja, and Maryland is your best option. And when you want to miss your flat, you want to own an apartment in the mainland, and you still want to have something to do on the island, and you don't want to be far from island, then Maryland is your best option. This is the moment. And the launch offer with initial deposit now that is still 7 million, before we increase it to 15 million, then this is a giveaway for you. So key in now and be the early bird subscriber to this amazing, beautiful estate located in the beautiful ambience of Maryland. This is the good news I promised to convey to you on this week. So this is one of it. I still have more coming this week. So stay tuned and let's enjoy the week together. This is a beautiful environment that you love to be. So just send me a message to get more information. After we are through with we came for briefing, The proper launching is coming next month. But before the launching, when we launch, the price must have reviewed. So you can take advantage of the pre-launch offer between now and January 31st. We still have 2 weeks to this 15 January to take advantage of this offer. Thank you for hooking up with me. I'm your favorite creator, Grace Divine. I represent GRACEempire, Finesse Home. Thank you once again. So let's go there.
Stand by. Penthouse.